Hellmaster EX. This award-winning system features the first single-engine joystick with digital electric steering and new autopilot capability. See Hellmaster EX in action at a Yamaha Outboard dealer or visit YamahaOutboards.com.
Hey, tune into this week's weekly video fishing forecast for reports and events from around the island. Another open boat special episode, an offer from Tsunami that you do not want to miss out on, and a tackle shop spotlight for the holiday shopping season.
The Fishing News is sponsored by these fine partners.
The season of gift giving is here. Why not share the gift of fishing that lasts all year long? A subscription to the Fisherman magazine is just that. 12 glossy print issues and 26 weekly digital issues delivered to your inbox. Plus, weekly reports and full access to the website, all for just $29.95. And you're automatically eligible for the Dream Boat Challenge, with your chance to win a new Steiger craft powered by Yamaha. Visit thefisherman.com/subscribe for that ultimate gift.
Today's December 5th, and we're coming to you from Atlantic City at the Folsom Dealer Show down here in Atlantic City. The show is open to tackle shops, anybody in the tackle industry. The Fisherman magazine is here. We're checking out what is new and upcoming from Tsunami. Stuff about to come out right now, stuff about to come out in 2025. We're going to shoot over to Jim Hutchinson and Jerry from Tsunami. They have a special offer that Tsunami is offering right now. You do not want to miss it. And they also have some new updates under Tsunami spinning reels as well. Jim, what do you got for us?
You know, you've been following the Fisherman magazine for a while. The brand new Saltex 2 is out. You saw the new product showcase from ICAST this year. And this holiday season, you can get the Saltex 2, plus you get a brand new Saltex 2 bag. This is a very special deal. But we got something special coming up in January from the folks at Tsunami. Jerry Gomber's going to tell us about something I think you're going to be excited about.
We've taken the existing Saltex 2 reel, which is a thorough upgrade over the prior product, and we've enhanced that even more with what we're calling our Armor Tech coating. This is a harder, smoother, protective coating on the reel than anodizing or alamite coatings that you would typically find on a production reel today. This resists scratches and corrosion much better than any of the other anodized coatings. It's designed to protect your investment in these real high-tech reels and keep you from worrying about corrosion and scratches, even if you're jetty fishing and happen to drop the rod and reel trying to get that big fish.
In other news, we visited Whitewater Outfitters in Hampton Bays earlier on this week. We went through the store looking for some holiday gift ideas for anglers around the area. Let's see what they got. Hey, it's the holiday season. We're at another great local tackle shop, Whitewater Outfitters in Hampton Bays. Let's see what they got for us. And if you have a rod, even more importantly, you need a reel for that rod. Again, at Whitewater Outfitters, they have a whole selection of reels here. Inshore stuff, surf stuff, offshore stuff, options for everything. They even have some fly fishing, a really nice selection of fly fishing reels here. So when you get that rod, you got to pair it up with a great reel, and they have one for every application. When fishing, sometimes you got to look good on the water too, and here at the shop, they have a ton of apparel, whether it's the Whitewater Outfitters actual apparel, some sim stuff. They got a whole bunch of different stuff over here, different brands. They have cool stuff for the summer. They got some warm stuff for the winter. They got foul weather gear. They got hats, you name it. They got it. Tons of different apparel. They even got bathing suits over here. Come check them out. Hey, they got a lot of bucktails down here at Whitewater Outfitters. They're great stocking stuffers for that angler in your life. We had a great fluke year this year, and you can't go wrong with bucktails for fluke fishing. So throw those in one of the stockings for somebody that you know that likes to fish. Aside from that, they got a lot of foul weather gear here. I know I mentioned that before. They got a really nice selection of Grundens. They have a great selection of waders in the back, as you could see over there, from neoprenes to breathables. All Sims, Frog Tog stuff. They got Hodgmans. They got extra tough boots in here as well. Grundon's boots, Sims boots. They got corkers. They got Sims studded boots also. They got Stormer tops for surf fishing. Guide cotton tops. They got a lot of stuff in here. Really cool stuff. It'll keep you warm, dry, and ready for any type of fishing situation. There's no denying that we had an exceptional tuna run this year out of Long Island. Whitewater Outfitters, they specialize in offshore fishing for tuna, whether it's rods, reels, line, just setting up your stuff, terminal tackle, pre-rig stuff, whatever it is, you name it, they got it here. If you want to get in on the tuna fishing for next season, you got to check these guys out and see what they got. They'll set you up, put you in the right direction. Well, there you have it, folks. They got everything you need down here, from apparel to rods to reels, terminal tackle, offshore stuff, you name it. Most likely, they got it. They got a great crew down here, Whitewater Outfitters, that's more than willing to help you with anything that you need. Remember to shop local this holiday season. Give them a visit. Now, until December 31st, Tsunami is giving away a Salt X waterproof backpack when you purchase a new Salt X2 reel. With its 19 seals and machined aluminum frame, the rugged Salt X2 can conquer any fishing condition you may face. Check out the QR code for all the details. On this week's Open Boat Special, Jenni talks about one of her favorite species to target, blackfish. Jenni, what do you got for us?
There's frost on the pumpkins, my open boaters, and that can only mean one thing. It's blackfish season. Let's go. Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Open Boat. As you can see, I'm so stoked to be talking about my favorite fish to catch, the blackfish. Now, as you know, I'm very conservationist when it comes to, well, all species, but specifically blackfish. I care about the species. Yes, I do catch and I eat them, but I do release considerately. So I just wanted to do a quick video on discussing, proper catch and release methods when it comes to blackfishing. It's a little bit different from stripers because you can get them off the surf or you can get them in shallow water. Specifically, like for example, this weekend, I'm doing a back-to-back heavy hitters Cape May fishing trip down there. So you're fishing deeper water. So when it comes to blackfishing in deeper water, the depth change from bringing them up from such deep depths can cause them to get barotrauma. So one thing that I've seen when we catch a big blackfish that we want to release, a big thing when you release the bigger blackfish, that's all I can say. If they can, a lot of the times they do unfortunately die, but there are ways to prevent that. So when you catch your big blackfish and you want to release it, don't immediately try to revive it in the water. One thing that we've done on the boat that has actually worked really well is we put the fish in a live well and let it swim around and acclimate until it's, a couple minutes have passed, it's adjusted to being yoinked out of the depths deep, and then try to, place it in the water, keep your hands wet the entire time. I know that's so difficult to do when it's cold, but if you want to keep the blackfish population growing and thriving, just do it. You can literally warm up your hands with hand warmers. They're like $2 at the store. So get some hand warmers for the aftermath of releasing your fish. So get your hands wet, because dry skin to fish skin contact is no bueno. Wet your hands, grab that fish, always support the fish under the belly and the back of the tail. Never just grab the hooks or boga it and grab it. Hold it, I always say hold it like a baby. Always hold it like a baby, but not don't keep it towards your Stormar or whatever outerwear you're wearing, because that's, it's like skin to skin contact. You don't want that. So just hold it, support it, like you're holding the baby. You don't want to drop it. They are very tough fish, but still, you don't want to drop a 15-pound blackfish on the deck of a boat. Okay, calm down. So you're gonna put it back in the water, hold it by its tail, still supporting it, but once it's in the water, you can move your front hand off of its belly, and just do the figure eights. And if that fish is ready to go, which if it's been sitting in the live well for some time, it's gonna be ready to go. It'll take off with that tail and just shoot back down to the bottom. So with blackfish season coming up to full peak, you're going offshore a lot. So that's one major thing to consider. And another thing that I do that a lot of people don't like, but it's what I do, is I only keep what I eat. I don't fill the freezer with blackfish. Sea bass, on the other hand, forget about it. But for blackfish, I just keep what I eat, and I usually eat it that day. Maybe in the near distant future, after my fishing trips, we could do a chowder video, just in case your buddy gives you like a ton of blackfish. So we could do maybe a blackfish chowder video. I'm hungry right now thinking about it. But I only keep what I eat, and if not, if I do get like given blackfish, or I end up keeping a lot from a trip from people who don't want it, I will give it to my friends. You know, it's the Christmas season. I think everyone would like a blackfish fillet here and there. So this is just like important things to consider, especially for me. Like, I can go on and on and on talking about blackfish, but I really care about the species, and I'm young still, so I would like to see this species stick around for, you know, a little bit longer, maybe like my whole lifespan here, because I love catching them. And you can see the smile on my face, the pure passion for this species. So with that, be considerate, you know, take care of the fish, and the fishery to come will take care of you. Be the change you want to see. Just do it. Don't mess it up, because you're going to be regretting it in a couple years when there's no blackfish around to be caught, or they outsmart you and they don't want to eat your jig. That's why rig fishing rules. So get your rigs ready, tie on your jigs, get yourself ready to drop deep and get on some blackfish this winter season. Dress warm, and I'll see you guys on next week's Open Boat.
Okay, let's head over to the upcoming events in the area. This one is important, and it takes place today. It is the ASMFC informational webinar on striped bass technical reporting. It's tonight, it's at 6 p.m. and this kicks off the series of striped bass meetings that will take place in 2024 going into 2025 that will potentially set the regulations for next season. Then after that, from the 9th to the 12th of December is the Mid-Atlantic Fishery Management Council meeting. For more information on that, go to mafmc.org. For more details and events, visit thefisherman.com/events. All right, let's get into the reports, see what we got going on. Last Wednesday, 14-year-old angler Jack Albany and his brother Maximus on their boat Hot Dog out of West Islip. They boated this 72-inch bluefin in 65 feet of water south of Fire Island Inlet. They said the stomach was packed with sand eels and bunker. There are still big tuna around, and it is not too late to get them. Eddie Zabrowski checked in. He has 3 separate reports for us. He told me Western Sound tog fishing has been solid in 50-plus feet of water. Then he followed up saying he's been tuna fishing also. The fish are holding well, 10 to 20 miles offshore. And on top of all that, he's been squidding in Oyster Bay Harbor. He said the squidding is really good there as well in the lights at night. Also got a report from Bennett. Bennett was out there playing catch and release with short bass along the west end of the island using diamond jigs and snap jigs. He did tell me the highlight, which is pretty cool. The end of November, he had a 25-inch fluke out in the ocean that he caught and he released. Pretty cool stuff for the end of November. Nice job, Bennett. And if you do have a notable catch, email me at mbroderick@thefisherman.com. I will try and get into the weekly video fishing forecast or an upcoming issue of the magazine. Our meteorologist, Rich Von Ohlen, his report is brought to you by Premium Bucktails. Rich.
Hey, thanks, Matt. We'll check that weekend forecast. You can always check your favorite apps, weather tools, weather sites, whatever you got. This is a general heads up, general overview on the upcoming weekend. So before we get to that fishing report, it was cold and windy as winter kind of arrived early here in December, the last week or so. So I kind of switched gears. Didn't do much bassing, got a little bit of black fishing in, but decided to give a shot on the freshwater streams and rivers here across Long Island and did pretty well. I want to give Paul McCain at River Bay Outfitters a shout out for helping me out, guiding me to get the techniques and tips here to get some of these really nice rainbow and brook trout here. Always a blast on the fly rods here across Long Island. So something to do throughout the wintertime. Always look forward to a nice day on the river. So it looks like the saltwater fishing is going to be a little tough here again this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Water temps slowly coming down a bit. Gusty breeze a lot on Friday, more of a moderate breeze on Saturday. And then we start to turn southwest on Sunday. It's still going to be breezy, but not as cold. That'll be the trick there. Cold and windy on Saturday again, but the western side probably better than the eastern side. And that'll be the same thing on Sunday, although it'll be a little milder, but that southwest will kick things up east of Fire Island. 40 on Saturday, but about 50 on Sunday, so it's a little milder feel, at least going into late in the weekend, early next week. But on the Guru, lots of colors on there. Still the gusty breeze again, early December. It happens. Just use caution Saturday, Sunday. It's fishable, party boats. You can get out. The surf should be all right. Just do bundle up on Saturday, and then a little warming trend going into early next week. And the rest of the month looks fairly mild too, so that's good. All right, so get out and enjoy. Catch them up if you can. If I don't see you again, have a very happy and healthy holiday and a very happy, healthy new year, and all the best coming in for 2025. Enjoy. Catch them up. Be safe as always. Matt, back to you.
From Shinnecock, let's check in with Mike Dean.
Thanks, Matt. Hey, everyone. Striper fishing is pretty much wrapped up for the year, even though the season does go until December 15th, and can always possibly get into one of those resident fish. For the most part, it's over. I put my last session in Friday after Thanksgiving down in just a little bit east of Shinnecock East. Didn't get any sort of one lip rat get caught, but beautiful sunset. Pretty cool way to end the season. That was just spectacular. Fall was spectacular. Spring was good. And it's a lot of fun for me to share my adventures with all of you, and appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate bumping into people in real life and getting to swap some fishtails. So very thankful for all of that. Black fishing, some wreck fishing. We still have that going on for a couple more weeks. And really just like another week, it's like December 15th, I think Blackfish is off. But there's cod, there's ling, there's hake, there's still a lot of fish if you're willing to brave the elements. Number of head boats are still going out. Hampton Lady is one of them. Some of the Capt boats, some of the head boats further west around like Sheepshead Bay as well are going out. A couple of private charters still doing the ghost hunting for giant bluefin tuna, and a few have been caught much further west of us. So for those of you that are wrapping it up, don't worry. Before we know it, the fish will be here again. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Wishing everyone a great holiday season and all the best. Not going to be reporting every week, but I will be checking in here and there. So I'll talk to you soon. Okay, back to you, Matt.
From the Fire Island area and Great South Bay, Capt. Now Lorenzetti.
Hey, Matt. Fire Island report. There's still some striped bass around. A lot of short fish now on plugs and little jigs. A couple of bigger fish around too in the ocean if you find them on the bunker pods. So there's still some fish to be had, and but things are definitely winding down. So that's about it, Matt, for this week. We'll talk to you next week.
With our fly and freshwater report, we have Paul McCain from River Bay Outfitters.
Hello, Matt. Well, I decided to come down. I had to run a lot of errands today on my day off, but I got an email from a friend of mine showing me the blitzing fish down at Field 6. Of course, I got down here hours late, and there's, as you can see, there's nobody else on the beach, so maybe that's a hint, but it doesn't matter. I wanted to get out for an hour or two before I go back to work. And I'm using my spinner rod. I always keep rods, fly rods and spinner rods in the car just so I can grab an hour or two. As far as the fishing goes, there again, on the beach, you gotta be here. I'm looking out over the ocean, and all these boats are out there, and I can see birds working. So there's fish out around, but you gotta be here at the right time. You know, sunrise, sunset seems to be the prime time. Unfortunately, I can't always get out. As far as the Connecticut, well, I've been hearing really good news. Plenty of fish. A lot of fishing is going on. A lot of guys catching fish. I like to get out there and use midges, small flies, size 20s and 22s. But a lot of guys are using mop flies and woolly buggers and doing pretty good, catching a lot of fish. Now, as far as upstate, well, if you're going for steelhead, expect snow. Up around Buffalo area, they got 5 feet of snow. So I don't know if it would be good right now. But as far as the Catskills go, they did get a little bit of snow, not a lot, but you can get out there and fish the streams. There's plenty of water now, and the streams are all open all year. Work the slower pools, work with deep and slow. And that's all I can say. Now, on Saturday at the shop, we're having our holiday party. And I am inviting everybody there. It starts at 6:30. We're going to have a pasta dinner. I'm supplying dinner for everybody. And if you bring canned goods or warm clothes like hats or mittens or scarves, you get a chance. Everybody gets a chance to win fabulous prizes. I'll supply everything except your own drink, your adult drink. That's bring your own for that. But come at 6:30. There's going to be a lot of deals and a lot of things working. Tends to see everybody in the community, the fly fishing community. So until next week, tie lines, everybody.
From Huntington, Captain Gaige.
Thanks, Matt. What's up, everybody? Captain Gaige and First Mate Corey reporting to you from the studio because it's way too cold to be sitting on my boat in Huntington Harbor. In fact, Monday, we pulled the boat out. It is officially winterized, and the 2024 fishing season has officially come to a close.
That's right, but that doesn't mean we're done fishing. We're breaking out the fly rods, and we're hitting the river. We're going to be doing some destination trips as well and checking off some of those bucket list fish.
Absolutely. We're going to head down south. And guys, you can come with us because we're going to bring the video cameras with us and stick around in all the Facebook groups. Episode number 10 of Bay Rats and Buoys will follow this fishing report. And you can also get it at sandcitycharter.com. Check it out, guys. Bay Rats and Buoys, episode number 10. Here we go.
From the Western Sound, we have Nuno, Decosta at Tyalurs Tackle, up and ride.
Hey guys, thanks for having us. What a great season we had. We are at the tail end of the Long Island Sound season here. There's still some fish on the ocean like the big striped bass. As far as the Sound, we have some schoolies left. There's some blackfish in the deeper water, the 35 to 40 foot pockets and stuff. But we are at the tail end here. The shore fishing is really slowed down as those fish have moved into the deeper. There's the occasional schoolie striped bass. I had the pleasure of fishing the East River last week, and the fishing was phenomenal. So there's still fish in the East River. We do have live eels. If you're interested, we still have some bloodworms. And other than that, it's soft plastics this time of year, guys. There'll be some holdovers, Housatonic, Hudson River, East River. So get your soft plastics out there, and we'll probably have those fish for a few more weeks. Hopefully it doesn't remain cold all winter, and we'll have a lot of holdover fish. Hard to tell at this point. Until a few weeks from now, we'll revisit that and see what's going on. Anyway, tight lines, guys. Happy holidays. We are here every day from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Those are the new holiday hours at the shop. So Tyalurs Tackle is open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. every single day, guys. Happy holidays. Catch them up.
Battle 4.
Raul Ortiz has a report from around the city.
Fishing continues to be good all around the city. Long Island Sound, South Shore beaches of Long Island. On the South Shore beaches of Long Island, you can still catch fish during the sunrise and sunsets. Most of your fish will be schoolies to slot size with your occasional 15-20 pounder in the mix. Here in the city, you got fish from schoolie size up to 30 pounds. On the western part of the Long Island Sound, you got anything from schoolie size to around 30 plus pounds. here around the city. The boat guys, you know, I see fish being caught, multiple fish, you know, in the 30s, probably close to 40-pound fish around the East River and the western part of the Long Island Sound. The bait guys doing great, you know. If you like to use bloodworms or squid, there's a variety of other baits that you can use, and there's fish there pretty much waiting for you. For the surf casters, if you like to use SP minnows, tsunami shad, tsunami eels, I have been using actually metal lips, and I got some metal lips from Scott from Larson Lures. He gave me a jointed metal lip swimmer. Awesome lure. I've been catching and killing them out there with that lure. Great lure, guys. You got to check them out, Larson Lures. But besides that, you know, that's all I got, guys. You know, get out there. The western part of the Long Island Sound and the North Shore is pretty much lit, guys. You can catch a lot of fish and have a good time if you can tolerate the cold. Anyway, I want to give a quick shout out to my buddy Joe, Raul, Steven, and Frank. Thank you for the pictures, guys. Keep up the work out there, and hopefully we can catch a tide together soon. Anyway, tight lines to everyone. Happy holidays, and back to you, Matt.
Captain Mike Century has the latest from Staten Island.
Thanks, Tim and Matt. Hope all is well. Well, guys, it's me, Mike Century, and it's December 4th, and conditions out here are definitely getting gnarly. As you can see, it's the commercial tuna season. So far, this morning we had two beautiful giants run off. Unfortunately, one pulled the hook about 30 feet away from the boat, and about an hour later got another one, and unfortunately my partner here back there on the beanbag accidentally put the drag on a little too tight and popped the floor off. So we regrouped and everything, and followed some birds around, and third time goes the charm, because this year's been nothing but winds. But we got it on the boat. It's a nice sized fish, definitely a little blood stained. That said, tuna off the coast of Jersey has been nothing but spectacular. We were using the 5 ounce. That's what we're using. That up with select size ballyhoo from Fisherman's Flea Market out in Keyport. And that's pretty much it. So we're gonna wrap it up, guys. We gotta get out of here. And tight lines to you guys. Sorry, I'm very tired. My hand is bleeding, so tight line, guys.
Ben Gilmore has the latest in Capos, Costa Rica.
Hey there, guys. How's it all going? This is Ben Gilmore from here at the Marina Pez Vela, Costa Rica. I got you a quick fishing report today, guys. So our rains are pretty much stopped now. We had a lot of rain down here in November, just the peak of our rains this year, but now everything's clearing up. Our inshore fishery is firing on all cylinders this week. We had some beautiful snapper along the beaches, some big snook caught this week, and the rooster fish have turned on as well. We had a really nice broomtail grouper the other day, and really good to see some Cubera snappers out over the offshore reefs too. The billfish bite is really good. Just the other day, a guy caught a 700-pound black marlin, which was insane. The blue marlin bite has been good, and a few striped marlin also. Right now, we're kicking off our main sailfish season. Today, we caught 5 sailfish and 3 dorados, and that bite is just going to get better and better this next couple of months. We'd love to see you down here, guys, this winter. This is Ben Gilmore from Jackpot Sport Fishing at the Marina Pez Vela, Costa Rica.
The Fisherman magazine has their apparel store. Keep it in mind, we got hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, t-shirts, all online now and free shipping with orders over $100. It is the perfect holiday gift for that angler in your life. Visit thefisherman.com/shop or click on the card. Don't forget this video is available as a podcast on Google Music. Search for the Fisherman Magazine podcast and subscribe so you can listen to this broadcast along with our other content. Well, I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving last week, ate plenty of great food, got out fishing once or twice, and just enjoyed some time with your family. Still some season left. There's still some blackfish season left. There's some striped bass season left. So you got sea bass to the end of the month. and codfish as well. There's some fishing left to do. Just got to get a weather window to get out there. We will see you next week.